Guys, if you're watching this, make sure you subscribe. And if you want to watch the whole thing, you can watch it on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, or Spotify. Welcome back to another episode of the Saving Grace podcast. Today, I have the bargain queen, the queen of charity, the queen of Bulwell. It's charity shop, Sue.
You all right, Grace?
You're right, leader. I am. Give us an introduction. Who are you?
Well, I am Charity Shop Sue.
You are.
Sue Took, manager of a charity shop in Bulwell, Sec and Chances. And we, as you know,
I do.
let some cameramen in a few years
Bet
back.
you like that.
And I loved it. It was great. And that went on YouTube. I really wanted people to see the goings on of, a real charity shop. You
Not
see
one of the
Mary
fraud
Porters.
ones.
Exactly.
Yeah, come on now.
You see the Mary Porters and stuff like that, and it's not real, Grace. There's a lot that goes on behind the scenes. Do you know what I mean?
I hear you.
And I thought, let's do something different.
Yeah.
And it went on YouTube, and wow.
You put
here I
Nottingham
am.
on the maps.
Yeah, I did, and it's important to spread the word of charity. That's what I'm about. It's got nothing to do with me wanting to get, more airtime or anything like that.
Because it was not about you. It was absolutely about the shop and everyone in it.
Yeah, of course. And, I tried to give them as much airtime. I didn't. The guys that were doing the filming, they just kept going for me.
They couldn't help
it. And I said, please, give the gal some airtime, because they work in the shop, just as much as I do. They do a lot of hard work.
Give us a rundown. Who works in the shop with you?
So, right, you've got Vicky.
Vix, yeah.
And a lot of people that, if you've not watched it before, she's always got the hat on.
She does.
Yeah, she gets a little bit paranoid because she's got a couple of bald patches at the back of her head.
Oh.
So I'd prefer that not to be on. It doesn't look very professional, but if that's what makes my staff feel better, then I will do it for them. Yeah. And she's problematic.
Yeah, she is. She likes the men.
Well, she does, yeah, because I've had that guy hanging around.
Still round the shop.
I love it. You give this all free. What
Yeah,
you
cool.
doing?
No, I'll send you the invoice after, but don't worry about it.
I work for charity. I'm not paying that. So, what is it? All of this here?
Yeah, you can have whatever you want.
Right.
You can do whatever. We're thinking shots later.
Oh, right. Shots of what?
Yeah.
What shots have you got there?
I got tequilas. I've got this one. Looks a bit suspicious. Don't know what this is. Have you seen it before?
Let's have a look. It looks posh, that, doesn't it?
Oh, Jesus, it's heavy as well. American whiskey.
Yeah, that does look good. Let me have a little bit more of this, actually.
Right, have a glug quick. But people might not know about you that you did used to do, stuff in Paris, Milan.
I did. People know I was a fashion stylist.
Yeah.
But they don't really know who I have worked for.
Give us an example.
Well, I don't like to throw big names out there, but I did start as an intern for Karl Lagerfeld.
Who?
Karl Lagerfeld.
What's that?
Oh, he was a big designer, darling. He was
Really?
a big designer, yes. Yes. And everyone has to start at the bottom in fashion.
Yeah.
If ever anyone's there and you're watching and you want a profession.
Yeah.
In fashion.
Start at Primark.
Well, yeah, or you do what I do and you try and aim for the top. And that's what I did. I contacted a few people. Obviously, back then you didn't have the internet, so I'd be ringing
Send
round.
him a pigeon, yeah.
Not a pigeon.
No.
On the phone. And I just rang round and I was like, do you know any designers that need any interns? And I started serving tea for Karl. And I'd love to say it was a great experience. Him himself, I kind of got on with him. But I didn't realise at the time, obviously being from the UK, I would keep trying to serve him tea.
They don't really drink tea.
They don't drink tea.
Dirty
he's really
bastards.
banging to his Diet Coke, he was.
Really?
And his assistant kept saying to me, Sue, you can't keep doing this. Anyway, they kept sending me to the supermarché.
Yeah.
And I was, I'd have to keep getting these cans of Coke and that. And I'd look at the ingredients and I thought, He's a busy man.
He's a busy man.
Doesn't look very good. He needs a good builder's tea.
Yeah.
So
a
I kept
Yorkshire,
pushing-
if you will.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly, Don. There's a lot of what's the word?
Oxidants.
Yeah.
Antis.
And so I really wanted him to be the best he could.
Yeah. I know, do you know what? I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But how did you go from that to a charity shop? Because that's quite a big, fall from grace.
Well, there was a lot of serpents
Right.
around him. And they didn't like the fact that I was trying to keep serving him tea.
Oh.
So they pushed me out. Yeah, they pushed me out.
I hear it.
I felt upset, but what I did is I took it as a chance to be a phoenix rising from the flames.
Yeah, of course.
Went back to the UK and I had to have a little bit of a downtime. It wasn't a great time for me, Grace.
Right.
Working under someone that was so prolific in the fashion industry to then being back in Bulwell.
Yeah. It's like Vera Wang to Nottingham. It's not good, is it, really?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And it was an hard time, bad memories actually. But I knew I wanted to give.
Yeah. You are a giver.
I am a giver.
Yeah. Naughty.
And I thought, right, okay, what can I do? And I knew I wanted to work in charity. And my mum, she had these, she used to collect teddy bears. Do you remember Care Bears and stuff like that?
I do. Right.
Yeah, she used to collect all that kind of stuff. And one day she said, no, I'm having a clear out now.
Oh.
So I bagged them up, put them at the front.
Right.
And I says, okay, let the binman get them. And Doreen from across the road came over. She says, oh, I love these bears. I said, you can have them if you want, darling. They're going to they're going to go to the bin man in a couple of days. Anyway, she put them all up at her windows.
That's weird.
Well, it is, but I tell you what, it got me thinking.
Nonce.
Don't say that
No,
about
sorry,
Doreen.
I would never.
Hey, she
I'm
was a
just
lovely bloody
speculating.
lady.
Yeah.
Well, you never know. But no, the thing is, though,
You never know. It's true. You don't.
you're going to get bloody police round her ass now,
am.
Grace. You're going to get
999.
police round there.
What's your
If you
emerge?
get an innocent lady banged up,
Yeah. Thank you for today's sponsor of the podcast, Vital. As you can see, I look so healthy, glowing, incredible. And that's because I take supplements. I was going to say supplements, but that's not how you say it. It's important to take some vitamins to make sure that you're always healthy, you're always on top. And to be honest with you, most of us don't know where to start. You just take vitamin C and hope for the best. With Vital, you tell them what you want to work on, what your body's like, fill out a form, and they give you all the vitamins that they think you need to be the healthiest version of you. You get your own personalized vitamins straight to your door with your own little strip box, which tells you what day to take them on so you don't forget. And they also have your name written on them, so you can't even lose it. You're welcome. You can get 50% off your first month at the checkout using the code GRACE. So if you want to start your vitamin journey, want to get all healthy and glowy, use GRACE at the checkout for 50% off.
So, she put them all up at a window. And it's something I thought, you know what? One man's trash is another girl's treasure.
Well, people do say the only people that give their stuff away are the people that can afford to. The rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't say we were rich. I mean, it was just dirty old car.
Okay, well, yeah, fine. But you never know.
They weren't collectibles. She put them up at the window. And do you know what? She also used to collect candles, you know.
Did she?
And
That's
yeah.
a fire hazard.
Well,
Care Bear,
It did, darling.
candle. Oh.
Don't worry. It's not a sad ending to the story, but she's got severe lung damage.
Well, it's a bit sad then, isn't it, really?
It's sad,
Poor
but, you know,
bastard's
she
got
can still get
emphysema.
round. She's on a really strong inhaler.
Yeah, okay.
Well, it's not funny.
No, it's
because,
not
you know,
funny. Ha-ha.
Someone's
Serious.
not well.
Yeah,
but
no, it's
it
just-
made me think,
yeah.
how can I get this treasure that's in these bags, help people make some money? I put the two together.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm going to run a charity shop.
And all because of, what's her name, Doreen?
Yeah.
God bless her.
Doreen and a bag of old Care Bears.
Saucy girl. Have you had any celebs in the charity shop?
Well, I'm trying to think now. I mean, we didn't really, but since it was on, and since it's been on YouTube,
Yeah.
we'll get the odd person in. We get Vicky McClaw. She's always in there.
Oh, because she's from Nottingham, isn't she? Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I
she
like
loves a
her.
bargain, though, humble girl, isn't she?
Yeah,
Gotta
she's
be.
great. And obviously she does a lot for charity as well with the dementia choir. So, you know, she comes in and she has a little look and that. But
She doesn't buy anything.
Well, yeah, she does. She does buy stuff, but sometimes she don't leave me alone. She's always begging me to go down Moon and Stars for a drink. Now, so I can drink at weekend and let my hair down.
Are you going to be like what in the next Line of Duty or something? Do you think? Is she even in Line of Duty?
I think I'd play a good copper.
Yeah, I bet you would.
Yeah.
Imagine you in a little hat.
Yeah.
Love it.
I wouldn't want a full thing because I quite like sexy clothing, me.
I bet, yeah,
Do you know,
like
tight stuff that shows. It's nice. It makes me feel strong as a woman. I like to show a little bit of flesh.
Ox, yeah.
So if they had a part maybe where I could wear something a little bit naughty, maybe I'm, like
local brass.
Yeah, local brass.
Yeah.
But you know when you get the cops that are a little bit naughty.
Yeah, I hear it.
But I'd be a naughty cop, but probably,
I think you should just do porn then.
You are?
Sorry.
I'm a lady.
She is a lady, a Bulwell lady.
I like to feel sexy, and I've got nothing wrong. I had a few mates actually from years back that did do porn and stuff like that. They've actually made quite a good living. One of them's got a house, and one of them's on the dole now. But she, they've done all right for themselves. But it's not for me, Grace. No, do you know what? It's not for me. You know what?
Anymore. You're in front of the cameras in a different way, and I respect that.
Yeah,
I do. Got any boyfriends?
I'm too busy.
I bet. Yeah.
Making money for people.
Yeah. Just doing your bit.
Just doing my bit.
Do you not get men throw themselves at you though? Like you are charity shop Sue.
I get a lot of guys.
Yeah.
And I get a lot of ladies from the local community. I've got a guy at the minute called Rod who comes
Stuart.
I tell you, he does look a little bit like Rod Stewart,
I believe it, it's Nottingham.
But he's not really my type. But it's about, he doesn't take care of himself that well. He's got a lovely personality, but he's into the football. He likes watching football. Oh,
that's an ick for me.
Is it an ick for you as well?
Yeah. It's embarrassing. What are you shouting at your TV for?
Yeah, it's too much.
I know that you're an ally, Sue. You're an ally for the gay community. You were doing prides here, there and everywhere. What have you been up to?
Well, I just did Manchester.
Yeah, the place to be.
Yeah, with obviously you've got the Dead Sweet guys that came in to do the film then. Mm-hmm. And they're amazing, actually. We have such a good night together.
Yeah.
So we did Manchester, we did Nottingham, which is my hometown.
Yeah, I bet they loved you there.
I absolutely loved it. We've got Birmingham coming up.
God.
But, I remember doing, going to Pride.
Yeah.
So for me to actually performing at Pride it's outstanding. We used to go to Brockwell Park.
Christ.
Me and my mate Dean. And I was only about 18 at the time.
Really? Well, I saw you on the decks. You were going for it, telling everyone to put their hands up.
Yeah.
You're like David Guetta.
Well, yeah.
Thank you for today's sponsor of the podcast, Babbel. Have you ever wanted to learn another language? Well, today is the day to do so. Babbel teaches you bite-sized lessons of how to learn different languages, whatever ones you want, and you can do multiple at a time. And to be honest with you, by next year, you might be bilingual. You might even be able to order a Pepsi in a pub in Spain. So what's not to love there? Babbel provides 15 minutes lessons with 150 different languages to choose from. And this is great if you wanted to learn a language, but you never got the opportunity in school. I got kicked out of doing French because I was so thick. So now I have to use Babbel. So thank God for this. Babbel is offering you 6 months free subscription if you use the code GRACE at checkout. So again, if you want to learn a new little language, you want to shake things up a bit, go to Babbel and use code GRACE to get 6 months free. Thank you again for sponsoring today's podcast.
I mean, I didn't mean to get into music.
No, you just fell into it.
Music came to me.
I understand that, yeah.
Music came to me. And I thought, how can I put love that I love so much in the community, my music.
Yeah.
And then the Dead Sweet boys that did the filming in the shop, they said, do you know what?
Yeah.
Let's go and do something really amazing.
Why not?
But I remember Brockwell Park, you've got to remember for me, that was like a coming of age.
Yeah.
Going there.
I bet.
And Dean, it was the first time. He'd only come out about a year ago. So it was a real...
Oh, Christ, yeah. Get
And
that one.
To be in a place, you got to remember it wasn't like it was now.
Yeah, it's not accepted.
It wasn't, it wasn't accepted as much. So to watch my mate really like feel like he could celebrate his sexuality in a safe community was really amazing for me. So I was an ally then, and I'll always will be.
Queen of allies. I love it. Would you ever do like a club appearance at Heaven, like get on the poles or anything? Or
Yeah. Well, I nearly got into pole dancing when I was about 17, 18.
Really? I think you should have. What happened?
Well, I went to do it, and it's embarrassing saying it. I got them to put on my favourite tune,
which is
at the time. God, I remember it was. What was it? I Feel Love.
Right, of course.
But I got a bit too excited, drank a bit too much before, and twisted my ankle.
On the pole?
Yeah, it was ever so embarrassing. I went flying.
Yeah.
And
what trick were you trying to do, though?
Well, I was trying to flip me feet up to the top and go down. You know, like a doll, where you look like you've got a dolphin back.
Bloody hell.
Which I can actually do that now.
Can you?
Yeah, I can do it now. I've got a pole
funny
in the
enough, you've got a
bedroom.
pole. Sorry,
I've got a pole in the bedroom.
Have you got one of them spinny beds with mirrors at the top as well?
No, I ain't got that.
Oh, okay, there's still there's still time.
I work in a charity shop. I ain't got that much money.
Still have a bit of a kink.
But you know what? This is nice, isn't it? What you've got at the back of here.
Do you know what? I appreciate that, Sue. I mean, look, we've got all the drinks that you want in the world.
Yeah, I really like this. Do you know what? To be honest, when I came in, I did think,
here we go.
Someone looks like they've been nicking ideas from my shop decor.
Really? Are you hinting at me?
Well, I think if you just gave me a call and maybe got me in, paid me a little bit of money for it, I won't have me back up about it. And I haven't got me back up about it.
No.
But I will say, people don't like people that steal ideas.
No. I mean, I do have to say that I think mine is, a little bit more classier, a bit nicer, maybe a bit more high end.
Really?
Yeah. But, that's just my opinion, really, isn't it?
I'm not sure about that. I wouldn't say my shop doesn't look classy.
Well, don't know. It's all well, isn't it?
Have you been in my shop?
Walk past.
Why don't you come in and let's see if you think it's not classy?
Okay, well, if you're inviting me in, I'll come in.
Right.
Okay, strictly.
This is getting awkward,
a bit tense. Drink some of that.
I know. You do too, darling, you do too.
Anyway, Strictly Come Dancing.
Yeah.
I'm not jealous, but word on the street is that you did dance with Giovanni.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I did.
How was that? Sleep with him?
No, I didn't. But there definitely was a chemistry there.
Was there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if he had a partner at the time, because you do read a lot about Strictly, and you think,
do.
And I thought, I felt it really heating up between us on the thing. Yeah. I thought, no, we're in a professional setting.
Yeah.
But there definitely was a chemistry there, and I know he felt it too.
Was there like sparks flying?
I wouldn't say there was sparks flying, but there was something in the eyes, you know what I mean? But then again, I could have misread it, because they are trained to do stuff like that, aren't they?
But there's always...
look sexy for the camera.
Strictly curse.
Yeah, well, exactly. I could have been part of that.
Well, I think you will be. Would you ever go on it full time?
Yeah, well, as long as I could get the correct cover for the shop, because obviously our Kirsch is very good.
Yeah.
And she's reliable. Vera, she's all right, but you have to watch her with her mouth.
Really?
Customers, yeah. Yeah, you do.
Yeah, no,
So I'm always there, keep things in line. Do you know what I mean?
It's only, like 6 weeks?
Yeah, but do you know how much, the takings could go down? I've still got a manager grade.
Do you take a lot?
Well, when I'm there, yeah.
Really?
When I have a day off, no.
Oh. What's the worst thing that's happened in the shop so far? Had an embarrassing moment?
Well, I think there's a couple of things.
Right.
But the one, I tell you, that we used to have a lady come in the shop, and I don't know what it was, but she had a real thing for me.
Lesbian.
Well, I think maybe, but what she did as a result of that definitely was not turning me on.
Oh.
It wasn't turning me on. She used to come in, she used to go into the changing room, take a couple of items with her.
All right.
She'd take her pants off, Grace, leave them there, and they were soiled.
Oh.
Yeah, you know who you are, Crystal. They were soiled. And the problem was with that.
That's
sometimes
disgraceful.
she kept doing it. Went on and on for about 6 months. And it's quite embarrassing, really, because you get people coming in the shop.
Yeah.
When we were trying not to shut the shop, because I didn't want the profits to go down.
Hazardous waste.
But it really smelled.
Yeah.
We had a problem with the flies in there because she kept doing it. So we were having to try and get in control of that.
Yeah.
And what you don't want is you don't want health and safety coming around and shutting you down because you've got feces in the shop.
Wouldn't you just say, after maybe the second time, don't go in the changing room?
Well, I put a cook. What I did is, the thing is, you this is the thing, Grace.
Right.
You don't understand how busy it is in a charity
Yeah,
shop.
yeah.
Do you know when you're a manager?
Yeah.
You're there, everywhere.
Right.
You've got people there, Kirsch reliable, the other girls sometimes not, and I'm having to
Pick up
I'm
the
in a
slack,
Taz.
Yeah.
So when I've got someone coming in and out, I can't keep bloody monitoring the room. So what I did is I put a cooker in there.
A cooker?
I put a cooker in there because then you only had a little bit of room.
Right.
And she was on the larger side, so I thought, well, if she goes in there, I am going to see a little bit of a bump, and I'm going to know it's probably her, right? She still kept doing it.
Sorry, with the cooker, what was your plan? To cook her?
I just thought that if it was in there, she's not going to have enough room, and it might put her off. And it was, I didn't realise, but the girls had still connected it to the mains.
Oh, you barbecued
She
her.
went and left her pants there one day, and it went up. Well, I will say this: she didn't come in again.
I bet she didn't.
Yeah. So I know it sounds, why would you do that? Why would you not tell her just to come in? The thing is, Grace, I did do that. And
you did?
Yes, of course I did.
Yeah.
You can see it. I told her one time it was actually on the YouTube series.
Right.
And if you watch it, which you obviously haven't because you can't remember that bit.
I'm sorry.
We marched her out and she went absolutely bonkers at me.
Okay, well, next up we have a few say it or shot it questions.
Okay.
I don't know what you want to shot.
Right, what have you got?
Well, Sue, I've got tequila.
Yeah.
I've got vodka. I've got gin. Do you know who Drake is, Sue?
Well, Vicky likes the odd Drake tune, yeah.
Oh, does she?
Yeah.
That's Drake's whiskey.
Well, shall we try it then?
We can have a little soup song.
We can have a
Maybe
little
before
one.
we
Go
do
on.
the...
40%.
You'll be telling the truth after this.
I mean, what are you doing with that? That afterwards when we've had a drink out of it?
No,
Because
we
I
do the
could
little
take
shot
that back for
glasses.
Vicky.
Oh, screw it. Yeah, give her a bit of Drake. I'm not
What
doing the
else
full shot glass, though.
Do you normally... No, I don't want to put off and I've got to go back to shop. What else? Do you normally get these filled up every day?
No, I just drink them until... To be fair, that tequila rosé was open for about 6 weeks, and by the time I was shotting it was curdled.
You're probably going to get some stuff, aren't you? Are you going to get... Do you replace that?
We do.
Do you replace that?
Yeah,
It's
some
on the
people-
trolley. Do you replace it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I bag that up to take with me?
Yeah.
Oh,
for
that's
charity.
nice. That's
Right.
nice of you. Thank you. If you put it in a strong bag, though, because there's quite a few bottles
Quite
there.
heavy, yeah,
So
no,
a plastic
fine.
one, I don't want to be going through London and it fall through. That'd be embarrassing. Thank you, darling.
Anything for you, Sue. Right, what's your...
Oh, right,
darling,
what's this
your shot?
game?
What's your shot? Like, give us a, up the bum, no I'm done or something. Give us a little...
Oh, stop being silly, Grace.
Sorry, Sue.
Just a cheers will do.
Really?
Come
I
on.
thought you were more than that, but that's fine. Come on. Cheers. God, I'm scared.
Right, we're doing this
Yeah.
now. What's this game then?
So no, we just. This
You're
is the,
purposely
this is
going to
the-
get me fuzzy. I'm in here now talking to you and I've got numbers crunching in my head. I'm just trying to work out the bloody accounts for this week.
No, right. This is just the first shot to set us up.
I'm going to get the books wrong.
Right.
Janet's going to kill me. Right. come on
Strong.
then.
Wait,
No,
okay.
it is strong,
Let me have
yeah.
a chaser quick. Right.
She knows what she's doing.
3, 2, 1. Fucking hell.
He knows how to make a good whisker.
Fucking hell. Is that not burning you? I feel sick.
No, it's all right.
Ugh. Wait.
Oh, I used to bloody make moonshine when I was about 17.
What's moonshine?
That's nothing. Moonshine, you just make it. I used to make it out of potatoes and everything.
Oh, God, that's made me shake. Right.
Really?
Don't judge me, Sue.
Do you need any help? Shall we start bagging this up now, or have we got more to do?
No, we'll
Because I can... Oh, really? Are you sure?
Christ.
Can someone get me a bag then? Because I know how these things go. Someone will forget what's going on at the end.
Why don't you just
get a bag?
put it down your top?
Eh?
Put it down your top.
I ain't got any room.
Well,
no, I'm
isn't
being
that the
serious though.
truth?
Can someone get a bag?
Yeah, we'll get you a
Yeah.
bag. Maybe
Yeah,
like a
thank
bag
you.
for life.
No, I mean, somebody's got
Someone get her a
something
bastard
down
bag.
there. Yeah, get me a bag,
Get her a
please.
bag. All right,
I'm
don't
thinking
get
of
her
the
a bag
girls at
then.
the shop.
Right. The wave, right. Okay, got some cheeky questions for you. Today's sponsor of the podcast is Athletic Greens. I know what you're thinking, Grace. You have the body of Jessica Ennis. I know, you don't need to tell me. And that's because I take Athletic Greens. Not only does it improve my gut health, I'm a skinny legend, but it also gives me more energy so I can talk and drink a whole lot more throughout the day. What a bargain. One scoop of this will give you 75 vitamins, it gives you probiotics and adaptogens. I don't have a clue what any of that means, but it works for me, so just take it. Athletic Greens not only helps with your focus, it helps with your energy, immune system, gut health. So basically, if you don't want to die at 30, start taking it now. Do you know what I mean? We can make it to 94. Athletic Greens is going to give you 1 year supply of vitamins 5 and D, as well as a free travel pack with your purchase. All you have to do is visit athleticgreens.com/savinggrace to start your own journey to better health. What's your body count?
Me what?
Your body count. How many people have you hopped on, Sue?
Oh, my body count. I thought you meant my waist. I thought it's a bit old-fashioned, isn't it?
It's not very modern.
How many people have I?
Yeah.
Look, right.
Vented, Sue.
No. No, there's a bit of a code in Bulwell with Bulwell women. We like to keep these things to ourselves. I ain't going to be sharing with anyone. And I tell you what, if I slept with anyone and they were saying about stuff what I'd done in the bed, I wouldn't be happy.
So,
do you know what I mean?
Do you feel like you're quite wild in the bedroom then for them to be able to say stuff?
I am who I am.
Yeah.
Right? But I do always want to keep a level of professionalism. And my job comes first. Yes, of course, Grace, I love being taken out and have a good time.
Yeah.
And sometimes I get very tightly wound and I need to let off some steam, but I don't always need a partner to do that.
You don't?
I need to make sure that the shop's going where it is. Sometimes I'll let off a little bit of steam and sometimes I can. I am who I am, but I will say this.
Right.
A Bulwell lady, she don't share those kind of
Well, that's
details.
unfortunate because that means you need a shot.
What?
Yeah, say it or shot it, Sue.
I'll shot it then, because I ain't saying that.
Tequila or Drake? Fucking that. I just burped and it tastes like Drake. That's awful. Oh.
Let's go with the tequila.
All right. Pass me a shot glass.
So, right, come on.
Go on then. Heave. Right. Only a little bit for you, Sue.
I can't believe I'm being made to drink alcohol because I won't share who I've slept with. This is actually quite disgusting.
Yeah. You can complain after if you like.
I'll tell
do
you what
the
I
shot
will
with
have
you.
then, if
Go
I'm
on.
going to put all that stuff in. I want that at the back, seeing as I'm doing this.
Oh, God, just take the old set, Sue.
It's nice,
Seeming
that.
as
What
I
is
copied
it?
you. What?
I'd probably put some ice and lemon in that.
Oh,
for people
yeah.
at the shop.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, it's tap water.
Yeah, but you can put anything in it.
Yeah, like
Because
tequila.
we're doing a bar, actually. That'd look quite nice on our bar.
Oh, yeah. What, in
Yeah.
this charity shop?
Yeah.
Jesus
the
Christ.
public, the Bulwell public have spoken. They want a bar.
Fine,
cocktail
it's
bar.
like a new pub.
Well, what we're doing is we're bringing a little bit of London to Bulwell. I've got Kirsch working on it now. Thank you, Kirsch. Amazing job. It's looking great.
Yeah.
Absolutely great. That would look great.
Yeah, do you know what? Just take it on your way out as well. You might need
Yeah.
a bigger bag, though. I don't know if we can supply that, but...
Yeah, we'll find something though, won't we? Because I've got a suitcase with me. That will probably...
I've got a suit. Are you looking
yeah.
to stay?
Yeah. No. It's just
okay.
like I like to put all my makeup and my little essential bits
Yeah.
in. But I can take some of that out and then you could post the rest to me.
Yeah,
couldn't
fine.
You?
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
take that though.
You just
I
pay
want
for the
that.
stamp.
Right, come on then.
Cheers. Oh, okay. So you're going to make me ill.
You're used to this. I've seen you. I tell you what, I've seen the podcast with Kitty.
Did you like Kitty?
Yeah, I love Kitty. She's lovely. Because me and the girls, we watch Drag Race all the time.
You did do Drag Race.
Yes, of course.
Did you? Right. This is one of my questions. But did you enjoy Drag Race?
Yeah, I loved it.
Is RuPaul nice?
Yeah, well, I didn't meet RuPaul. But I tell you who I met Michelle.
Oh,
Yeah.
love her.
My kind of girl.
I bet she is.
You know, I like, I like a strong woman.
Yeah.
That me and Michelle really vibe. I think she's kind of like one of those people where you say she's my spirit animal, maybe.
Could be.
And I met Alan.
Yeah,
And he was all, he
Love
was
him.
lovely. And I went out, seeing the stage and the runway and stuff like that. Yeah, it was great. And the gal, I loved it. I had an amazing experience.
Would you go on Drag Race maybe? Like put your own, do your own costumes and that?
I mean, I would donate the costumes.
Oh, right.
But I wouldn't make them. I think that could do with having more vintage stuff on there.
Yeah.
Because it's all about sustainable fashion.
From the shop?
I would love to donate some stuff from the shop and really get a name on the map.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if they'd take it, but that is a good...
Well, they could do.
A good little idea for you there.
Yeah.
So, love that. Keep the options open. Speaking of which, what was your opinion on Crystal Snatch's game of you?
Well, do you know what? I watched that, and then of course I go on socials, and Kirsch, I will say Kirsch's a lot better at socials than I am. I do have a look at all your comments though, and I really appreciate it. Thank
Humble
you.
queen, love that.
But I was overwhelmed,
Yeah.
really. You've got to remember, I'm a manager in Bulwell,
Yeah.
Nottingham.
Yeah.
And then I've got a beautiful queen doing so. It made me a little bit emotional. If I'm honest. And it was amazing.
I hear it.
It was really amazing.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of the time you just don't see places like that, you know, being put on the map.
Yeah.
And it was for the Bulwell community as well to actually watch Drag Race and to see someone in the community being performed by such an amazing performer.
So is she your favourite now?
I was like, wow.
Is she your favourite?
She was my favourite. So do you know when she won?
Right.
I tell you what, because me and the Dead Sweet Boys as well, we watched it. We watched it with Vicky. Vera came down. Kirsch came down, and we watched it. And we were so excited. We were rooting for her. Absolutely rooting for her. And she's stunning, isn't she?
She is. What a bitch.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, that's the only thing I had a little bit of a bee in my bonnet about.
Really?
Yeah. I kind of thought, you know, she could have made me look better.
Yeah.
Because I'd had people coming in the shop after that, and they'd be like, "You don't look like that queen on Drag Race."
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think maybe she could have took it down so it elevated.
Yeah,
me.
I agree.
She didn't. That's me only being my bonnet.
Sometimes people get too big for their boots, Sue, and they do stuff like that. And I wouldn't have that if I were you.
She can't help it with those cheekbones, though, can she? She's the right person to do me, though, with those.
She was. Like the exact same person.
Kind of.
Would you rather sell second-hand strap-ons or second-hand butt plugs?
Oh, I see what you're doing here. You're trying to get a lady to talk about stuff like this. I'll go there.
Yeah, go on then.
So, let's have a look. Butt plugs.
Really? Are you partial to a butt plug or what?
I mean, look, I'm not going to tell you what I put inside my body.
Yeah.
Go. But I will say this. I just think if I'm going to sell second-hand stuff, I just think, yeah. I mean, you get a lot of stuff in the shop that looks like butt plugs.
Do you?
Do you know what I mean? Well, yeah, I mean, you get old pots and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I've had people come in before where it's like, do you know, like the little tiny pot ladies with the flowers and stuff like that? I've had couples come in before and they have picked that up, and I've seen them giving a wink and that to each other, and I know where they're putting that. Yeah,
I mean...
So you're saying, go with that. It's been done, Grace.
It's been done.
But it's just been done with second-hand pots.
I'm not ever using a flower pot thing then, I guess. Have you ever had a strap-on experience then or not?
Look, those kind of things, again,
Sorry.
I will keep to myself.
All right.
The problem is, Grace, I will be quite open about it. I'm not bothered about saying how I am sexually. What I'm trying to say is the person I've done that with, I have respect for, and
Right.
I'm not going to say stuff like that. No, I'm not.
Fine. They could just be walking the streets and we don't know.
And
We don't
I
know who
could
they
say,
are.
I've done this, and they look at it and they know exactly who I'm talking about.
We'll move on. When's season 2?
Oh, wow. You know, you really... I don't think people know this.
Right.
There's a lot of powers above me, believe it or not.
Amen.
I'm a very strong manager, and it takes a lot of people at the top to knock me down.
Yeah.
But I still have to answer to someone. And I'm putting it out there. I've got a lot to say. I'm a woman with a lot to say.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say it. But when will that be? You'll have to wait and see.
Oh.
Bit naughty there.
A bit naughty. Have a sip, Sue.
Janet's going to be like, oi, you've said too much.
Well, I'm
Sorry,
expecting
I've had a
soon.
drink.
Loose-lipped now, aren't you, Sue? Have you ever done the deed or caught someone doing the deed in the store?
Yeah.
You have?
And I probably shouldn't say this.
Right.
Because, again, I don't really want to throw anyone under the bus. All I'm going to say, and I won't say the full name, the first letter of the name
It's V.
is V. And it ends with an A.
Oh, really?
Is that how you... Yeah. That's it.
Where in the store?
That's it. That's all I'm going to give you. She knows who she is, and she knew what she'd done.
And you walked in? Did you give her a disciplinary? That's interesting. I'll be taking a trip to the store. Who's your least favourite employee? Starts with V.
Wow, I've got problems with both. I'd have to say, and I'm sorry because I love her. I've got a very good relationship with her mum. But I'd probably say Vicky.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She is troublesome, though, isn't she?
She's troublesome because, you know, the amount of times I have to get her off the sofa, we get a sofa in, she's bang on it. We get a chair in, she's bang on it.
Yeah.
We get something else in, it could be a chest of drawers, she's bang on it.
Yeah.
Anything she can do to lie down and not do any work, she's bang on it.
Right.
I don't like it. I don't like lazy people.
No.
I don't want to lay on the furniture that we have got to sell.
No. That is disgraceful.
It's
to be fair.
disgraceful.
Not
It's
everyone can have your
laziness.
work ethic, though, at the end of the day. And that's truth.
Thank you.
That's all right. Your least fave drag queen?
I mean, do you know what? I've got that much going on. Even the amount of drag races that I've watched with the girls, to even remember everyone is so hard because when you're trying to raise money for the needer, you're not really going to be going into the politics of who's the your worst drag queen. What I will say is everyone's doing what they want to do. I love that and I support it. I come from an era where you couldn't do that.
You can't.
You couldn't be who you wanted to be.
Yeah.
So being at a time where everyone can celebrate their life, their sexuality, their colour, being a queen, I support that through and through. There's never going to be anyone that's bad.
Have you ever had someone do drag of you? Like, as in you?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I love it. I take it as the biggest compliment. And I always thought, I remember when I was doing the series, and the guys were in the shop, and I absolutely love them. Because you met them, Grace, didn't you?
Who?
You met the Dead Sweet Boys.
Oh, of course. Tim,
Matt Chesney,
love
Stuart
them.
Edwards.
Yeah.
And, of course, I had my problem with them.
Oh.
When you know that, don't you?
Well, we have met before, yeah.
And I thought they were trying to paint me in a bit of a bad light.
Yeah, I was
And I
nothing
think
to
they
do
were,
with you.
but they came across a strong woman.
Yeah.
I was like, don't do that.
Didn't know what to do.
Yeah, I threw him.
You did.
And after that, because the public are very savvy,
Yeah.
they seen through that when, a strong managerial woman, you know, and it was about time that someone was like that. We should celebrate that. After that, we got a good relationship.
Right.
And those guys are absolutely... Do you remember? What do you think? You've met them, didn't you?
Yeah, well, because obviously we've met once before.
Yeah.
Won't say what it was on, but it was on a thing for
It was
Black
on a thing.
Friday. Just
Yeah.
love the deals, don't
And
we?
you actually did some modelling, didn't you?
I did, yeah. I did. There's a photo. I'm going to insert the photo on the screen. I'll send it to you. Of us. We look like the new James Bond. We got a taxi back together.
We
Got the
did.
train back
We
together.
got the train back. So you had a chance to meet the guys.
I
They were
loved
amazing.
them.
Yeah, they're amazing.
I'll be
aren't
honest.
they?
And they were
I
even, were
absolutely
they drinking
love
on the
them.
train? I think they were drinking on the train. Were they? They were.
I mean, they're quite professional normally, Grace, so I don't know if you should be saying.
Yeah, sorry. No, they were just drinking 7-Up, to be fair.
But we had such a good time, didn't we?
Yeah,
'Cause
we did.
You were modelling, but you know I got bought in from doing the man.
Well, you were the main woman. You were the talk of the town. Everyone was going, Sue's coming in. And one person didn't know who you were. And I thought, that's fucking
You are?
disgraceful. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
But do you know, like, because I said, because do you know they tried to style me?
Did they?
They tried to style me. And do you know what
No
I
one can
did?
style you, Sue.
Because obviously you know all about my history, don't you?
Yeah.
We were chatting on the train.
Yeah.
And I put my CV, I got my CV in my bag.
Yeah.
'Cause I always take it everywhere.
Yeah, just in
You know,
case.
just in case you need it. Someone
Yeah.
tries to down you.
Yeah.
Come on, take it. It's in just a little plastic bag.
Yeah.
And I just pushed the CV
Yeah.
towards her. I says, read that.
Yeah.
I said,
she
read
did.
that. I says, Paris, Milan.
Yeah.
I says, I'll go in, I'll style myself, and if I come out and you don't like it, you can tell me off afterwards. Do
Yeah.
you know what happened? I came out.
Tell me.
It was like looking at a group of rabbits stuck in the headlights.
Headlights.
Their eyes were
Stunned.
wide, and they were all applauding me.
I think they all stood up as well.
They stood up.
It
and,
was
and I tell you what, it was emotional
goosebumps.
for me because
Yeah.
coming from Paris,
Yeah.
and then going and
Birmingham.
thinking,
Yeah.
and you know, Carl's assistants and stuff like that,
Mm.
saying, you know, you can't serve him tea, and then all of a sudden coming into that,
Yeah.
But so I said, I didn't wear anything that they didn't want me to wear.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was stopping
What did
there.
they make you wear?
They made me wear some clothes. But at the time, Sue, I didn't know that I'd be wearing short stuff. Didn't shave my legs. I'll be honest.
Well, I didn't want to say anything.
No, yeah, it was like.
But you still look great.
Thank you.
You did
Sue.
look great. You
I
did
mean,
look
do you
really
remember having a
stunning.
go at me on that day? You ripped up my subject. You said, "Who are you?" And I said, "I'm Grace." Asked me how many followers I had.
Really? Did
Yeah,
I?
yeah, you did.
Oh, right.
So I thought we could discuss that.
Okay,
if you
yeah,
still had a
let's
problem
discuss
or
it. I'm
anything.
open for that. Because I can't quite remember it like that.
Yeah,
I remember you saying to me,
right,
can I have a position in the shop?
right, yeah,
And I said to you,
right.
only if you got the right experience.
Okay.
And you couldn't really answer it properly. So then we had to take it somewhere else. I didn't feel great about it, but you look like you'd got the cat that got the cream, if I'm honest.
I mean, I do love the shop. It would be a great experience to work there, but I don't think you took my career very seriously
Oh, right.
at the
okay.
time.
Well, look where you are now.
Look where I am now.
I'd like to say I'm eating humble pie,
Well,
but I'm also on TikTok too.
you do love a TikTok though, Sue.
Oh, we're getting feisty.
You
I like
do.
it.
Sorry,
I do like a
I had to
TikTok.
air the laundry
Yeah.
because we may not see each other ever again, so we had to discuss it.
Yeah, and I think it's good. I think two women
Yeah.
in the same space
Thank you for thinking I'm a woman.
should be able to talk about things
Yeah.
and open and have a drink together.
Cheers.
Cheers,
I
darling.
think that you should
Two
do
successful women
two
doing
successful,
it together.
independent women. I need to top up my bastard glass.
No, I'll have a top of
All right
the
then.
Rose.
Oh, sorry, I'm clanging about. Give me a minute. I think
Not
you.
real, is that?
Well, don't. Why would you out that
That's not real.
anymore?
I would just say,
Here we
right?
go. Give your input.
I would just say
Yeah.
in this room,
Okay.
you've got enough money. Let's not lie. I've watched
I mean, Sue,
your
come
podcast
on.
on YouTube,
I'm a
right?
humble
I've listened
girl.
to the odd one on Spotify.
Right.
I know you've got money.
Yeah, I've got a few pence.
What's going on with this? Because I will say this. Have you ever heard of Feng Shui?
Who?
Feng Shui.
No.
Right. I'm going to come up
Right.
next week. You can thank Auntie Sue later.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put some little bits in here.
Like what? What would you do? What's your vision for this
Is that panel in it?
I mean, I didn't bloody build it. Might be. Yeah, go on. Have a look.
What is that here? Who's that? What's underneath?
That's where I hide my naughty guests, Sue, so I'll watch out if I were you.
No.
Right.
That's bloody, you can't put stuff up like this. Come on. You've got enough money. Like this. I may as well take these to the shop.
Do you want the old bloody studio?
I will replace them with proper plants for you.
Right. The thing is though,
You
Sue,
need a bit of feng shui in here.
I'm only here once a week, so I can't be watering real plants. It's not realistic.
There's other people in here. There's another studio there.
Yeah, well, nothing to do with
They
me.
can come in and water the plants for you. Or are they not bothered about nature?
They're not bothered about. They're football men, Sue, and we know our opinions on football men. Let's be honest.
Well, we need trees to breathe.
We do
They
need
need to be
trees to
watering the
breathe.
plants. Let's protect the planet. Come on.
Do you know what? Next time I get my new set, right, probably be next year,
Yeah.
I'm going to drop you an email.
Please do.
I'm going to say,
'Cause
Sue,
something needs doing here.
what are your plans for... Okay, all right. just drink
Something
your
needs
drink.
doing.
Yeah, okay. Let's carry on with the questions then. Is that up to your standards, that drink?
That's nice, that.
Thank you. It's real cranberry. Who's the most famous person that slid into your DMs?
Oh, let me think.
Go on.
Well, I will say this. I don't know if people know this, but do you know I was shared on Madonna's stories?
No.
And she is my favourite
Wait,
queen.
Cher? As in Cher?
Madonna.
Sorry, I don't know why I thought you said Madonna.
Madonna, yeah.
Really?
And do you know who shared it first? And I was overwhelmed because I've been to see her twice. I went, the last tour. I went to see her in Portugal
Right. Well-travelled girl, Sue. Love that.
and I went to see her in London.
Oh.
I always support my queen. And but you got to remember back then she was such a big influence,
Such a big influence.
to everyone,
That leotard.
But she, So Madonna, she shared it. And actually, who shared it first was Dolce & Gabbana.
Really?
Yeah.
What did
Which was a
Madonna
big
put on
thing
the
for me for
story?
fashion.
Well,
Eh?
of course, yeah, it's back to your roots. What did she put as the caption on the story?
I can't remember what she put. I can't remember now.
Well, that's
but I'll tell you, I was
Madonna.
ever so excited.
I bet.
I really was. But oh God, we've had loads of people slip into the DMs.
Had any famous men?
I'm trying to think now, actually.
Apart from the dead sweet lot.
In fact, you know what? And it sounds like a little bit of a weird one. One of the Chuckle brothers.
Well, it is really only one, let's be honest.
Well, yeah, because the other one passed.
He's dead.
And he said, "Oh, would you like to come out for a carbonara?"
Stop. Really? Niche.
And I thought it was dead lovely because it was on the coach. Was it Coach Street? It was that thing.
Oh,
where
what,
they
like
were-
celebrity coach trip?
No, but it weren't select. I
Okay,
can't remember.
sorry.
I can't remember where they went. So
This
we'd
rings a
seen him
bell
on
for
that
me.
actually, and I thought he's quite an handsome man. And I thought I really like his hair and stuff like that. And I thought he looks like a man that's going to treat a woman well.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
Your
because
carbonara.
he'd already seen it and said that because I'd put that I like Italian food, and I put it on there.
Oh, you on a dating website?
No.
Oh, right.
He just seen it in an interview.
Oh, a carbonara and a spank. Love that. Maybe you can give him a few words in the camera if you'd had anything to say to him.
I know I said no the first time,
Oh,
but my love of pasta has grown again. I love a creamy sauce, so I'm yours for the taking with a little side of garlic bread.
that's going to do it. All right. Okay. Next question. Marry, kiss, fuck. Paddy McGuinness, Stephen Mulhern, Boris Johnson.
What's the options?
Kiss, marry, fuck.
Oh, that's an odd one.
Paddy
That is
McGuinness.
odd, isn't it?
It is. Because I'm not going to lie, none of them tickle my pickle. Not even one.
Tell me what the choice is again.
Paddy McGuinness, Stephen Mulhern, Boris Johnson.
I'm going to do a shot with that, love.
Really?
I'm going to do a shot. Mind's blown with that. I'd have to consult like Vera or something on that. I can't do it.
No, that's
it's too
fair
much.
enough.
I'm trying to weigh it all up, and I can't. I've had too much drink now. I'll have a shot.
Pass me the bloody glass.
I don't want to be saying that I
Controversial
with
stuff.
someone
Yeah,
that then tomorrow I regret saying because I've had a bit of drink.
You can't get cancelled. It's too early on, Sue. Let's be honest.
I don't think I'd be cancelled to say I'm going to marry bloody Paddy McGuinness, but I will say this.
Oh, I'm scared to do this again,
I just don't know who I'd want to,
bonk, if you will. Yeah. Right. Are you ready?
Chin, chin, my darling. Chin, chin. Oh, that's a good one, isn't it?
Fucking hell. What? Fucking hell. Sorry. The aftertaste hit me then.
I know, I'm not going to lie. It's at the back of my throat.
That gave me a heart palpitation. Fuck.
Yeah.
Right.
How am I going to be on this till later?
You're not. Anyway.
Well, I'm going to have to be.
Yeah, sorry. My
Bad.
bad. Be on the
Thanks,
till
Grace.
giving them the wrong numbers and that. What was your first impression of me? Be honest.
Right, okay, I'm not going to lie.
Okay.
I've had to really move with social media and kind of grow with it.
Yeah.
And, meeting people that are new to the scene and in younger people, you look and you think, have we got much in common? Then we caught the train together.
We did.
And I tell you what, I thought, I'd love to work with that girl.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm here today.
Amen.
I think that, I thought she's quite funny and she's quite savvy. Do you know what I realised?
Tell me.
You're a businesswoman like me, Grace.
I am.
Aren't you?
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I also think?
I'm scared.
That you may have fantasised about me.
You've
fantasised about
caught
me
me,
giving
to be
you
fair.
P45. I'm joking,
How
I'm
did you
joking.
know?
But from one strong woman to another woman,
Yeah.
well done. And I could tell
Cheers.
that when we were on the train together, I thought, I'll definitely do something with this gal. Because I get offered loads of stuff and I think, well, I really don't give a shit about some of it. But,
Yeah.
if I get on with someone, I like someone, I'll do it. If I don't, I won't.
Maybe I'll take a trip into the store.
Come down.
I'm coming.
I'll dress you. Because I've had a look.
That's a
Obviously,
shout.
No, I'll tell you what, I'm not trying to. But what we'll say is you've got great style.
It's only human.
But I am a stylist.
Yeah.
And obviously working in big fashion houses and stuff like that, that I could do something really amazing with you.
Yeah.
And a collaboration of some sort.
Right.
However, I don't think you need it.
Thank you.
And you don't. You look stunning.
I
But
can always
just
do
think
with
it'd be fun.
improvements,
Let's
yeah.
have a bit of fun together. Come down the shop.
it.
I will get the drinks back out that you've given me today.
Yeah. Yeah.
And put them on the
I'm surprised you'd
side.
still have them. You might do it on the way home. I've seen you on a train.
Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to use them for the cocktail bar.
Oh.
Yeah.
The new and improved. I'll have to take I'm going to have to tell you if it looks good though. Gonna have to give you some criticism.
No, it's okay. You don't have to.
Okay. All right. Well, I might do. So
No, it's all right.
next question is, are you gay?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say I'm a lesbian,
Right.
but
That's not a no.
I am older, right?
Right.
I've had experiences.
I bet you have.
Why would you want to live in this life without actually living?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it?
Mm.
And you are an ally. So maybe. Okay. Love that. See you at Nottingham Pride soon. You doing anything else in the future that you want to share with us? Anything exciting? What can we look out for from you?
I would say, come in the shop.
Mm-hmm.
We're just trying to expand
Right.
the electrical department.
Do you have an electrical department?
Well, we did,
Right.
but it weren't pat tested right.
Oh,
And
that's why
there
the
was
cooker was on.
there was a little bit of a problem.
Yeah.
It's okay. They're okay. The toaster kind of had a little bit of a malfunction. So everyone in Bulwan was up in arms and said, this lady can't be, selling electrical goods. So we had to wait until the storm calmed down.
Yeah.
And, now we're back up. Kirsty's doing the department.
It happens.
We're pat tested.
Yeah.
So good things to come. Yeah. A new white good section.
You're going to have to expand the store, Sue.
Well, you don't have to, because what you do is you just take stuff, what they do in charities is shift stuff around.
Right.
So you go, right, what's selling, what's not selling, let's move this from this side of the shop to the other, or you just take it out. That's all you do.
Do you ever take it home with you?
I take a lot of stuff home with me, Grace.
Don't we know,
my
yeah.
attic is full of stuff, but full of fridges, cookers, toasters, microwaves.
It's like curries in your house.
Yeah. Well, it is, yeah. I do get a lot of people coming around when they do need something. I'll give stuff away.
Yeah.
But it is exciting.
Right.
It's exciting because we've had a look at the books, and it's probably going to put the shop up by about 22%, 22.2.
Do you see yourself doing charity forever?
Yeah.
Really?
It's in my heart.
You're like, who's one of the Jesus people? Pilgrimages.
I mean,
you're like
I'll take that.
Robin Hood.
Well, I'm from Nottingham.
Exactly.
And I had a look at what my tree was.
What?
Yeah, do you know your family
tree?
Yeah.
Right.
And it weirdly enough, it actually
Sherwood.
goes back to Robin Hood.
Does it? Yeah. And I believe that.
And you know what's really strange about that?
Tell me.
I just recently, Kirsch took me to this course. You know, what's it called?
Bow and arrow. Archery.
I was unreal. Got the bullseye every time.
I don't believe that.
No, are you calling me a liar?
No, you're right.
No, I did.
Yeah.
And that did happen. And all I thought was, that family tree.
That's how you knew it was correct. It's in your blood.
Somewhere along the line, I think my surname was changed to Duke.
Yeah.
Maybe at some point it would have been Sue Hood.
I mean, no, yeah. Maybe. Maybe you should go on one of those shows there. What's it called? Like, I don't know. What are they called?
Oh, yeah, where they do it. It's on the BBC, and where you go round with them. Yeah, but the thing is, can they go that far down?
I mean, when was he born?
I don't know. When was that? Does anyone know?
I'm thinking.
When was Robin Hood born?
Who?
Robin Hood. You don't know who Robin... Just Google it.
Google.
Robin Hood age. 1247.
Oh, you were born around the same time.
You cheek. 1247. I tell you what, darling.
Yeah.
I'll be saying stuff like that to you, gal, right? When you get to my age and I look great, I'll be coming down and going, because of the amount of bloody alcohol
you might be dead
drink.
by the time I get to your age.
I won't be bloody dead. How old are you?
23.
20? What?
Yeah.
I thought you were 33.
Okay. Well, that's rude.
I'm kidding, but what I will say is if they did a tree and it went back, but I don't think Beeb would be able to take it back that far. But honestly, apparently my mum said she remembers her granddad talking about...
Same morals, though. I steal from the
stories
rich,
being bought up.
give to the poor, charity shop. If you had one bit of advice to give me, what would the advice be?
Keep your head on your shoulders.
Right.
Don't be talking to older people saying that they're going to be bloody dead when you get on the up.
Yeah.
Yeah?
No, you're right. You're right. Yeah, I needed that. Okay. Well, Sue, it's been great. I've been too good. Thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
I'm going to see you in the store.
You are.
I expect a red carpet.
Maybe.
Out the front. I'm going to move into a house soon as well, so I'd quite like a sofa. So if you get some cream ones in or something, I'd appreciate that.
I'd like that.
Yeah? Okay. We could do a deal or something.
Possibly.
Mates rates.
We'll see.
Anything else to say to the viewers before we go?
Thank you, and thanks for the support. I love you, Chazzers.
We love you. Thank you for coming on, Sue. See ya. If you've been watching, make sure you give it a like and subscribe. And if you've been listening, give it a follow and a 5-star review, or you're going to hell. Thank you for watching.